Heat have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. And there's an intentional foul, but I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, tough to explain that one. It looks like he just lost his focus.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Mon Shumpert has come in for Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. And we may have an injury here that does not look good.
It's so tough to see a player go down with an injury like this.
Yeah, it really is, Steve. It's just one of those things, though. You've seen it happen before as well. And you can tell whatever it is painful for him.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Jones comes in for Kevin Love. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Chalmers' shot is no good. And here is Shumpert. Thompson passes to Shumpert. The three-pointer, no good. The Heat trail by 15. Here's McRoberts. Thompson with the rebound.
This guy's a good three-point shooter, but that was probably from a little bit too far.
Yeah, not what I would call working to get the best shot either. You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
A different look for Miami. Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for Ennis, and it's Dragic in for Johnson. Pass to LeBron. Trying to find Jones, he gets it to him, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Still Cavaliers ball. 12 seconds on the shot clock.
32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shumpert gets a wide-open look. Good on the three-point shot. Shumpert's got himself on the board with 3 there.
I couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's worked, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for it.
This is great. Three-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
LeBron's shot is good.
Kevin, you look at how they've built this lead, and one reason is their outstanding shooting from beyond the arc. That's always a weapon.
Dragic with a wide-open look. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Dragic has got 5. 9 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Shumpert kicks to Jones. Got it up. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Cavaliers lead by 16. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
The Heat trail by 16.
You know, there were a lot of people, me included, thinking that Cleveland would take a step forward and be a team that could make moves in the East and perhaps get to the playoffs. But injuries and inner turmoil really kept that team from being playoff caliber.
LeBron and Thompson are up front. J.R. Smith out there with Irving, and it's Shumpert in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
You know, that putback's about... as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
And Cleveland ended 10th in the Eastern Conference last year. They got close, but they couldn't sneak into the playoffs.
Well, there would be a lot of shocked analysts if they didn't finish near the top of the East this season. All it takes is one good summer, and your team can jump to the top of the East.
Near the 3-point line, it's Dragic. Again, Dragic missing.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Nobody near Irving. They grabbed their own miss. Thompson with the bucket.
Well, they really cranked up the intensity, tracking down those loose caroms, stacking up second chance buckets in a big pile.
And those hustle points, Clark, I mean, that's just another reason why they've got the lead here. This quarter has not been his... best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Shumpert in the corner. The 3. He shoots again. Irving for 3. Goes up again, and it's laid up and in by Thompson. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They have to box out better than that. I mean, that putback is just another example of the difference between these two teams today.
And the Heat call time here. Well, last season, Tristan Thompson made the decision to change his shooting hand, Clark. He went from shooting with his left to now shooting with his right hand.
Yeah, I've not heard of anything quite like that before, but he improved his free throw shooting substantially as a result of the change, and he gets to the line fairly often, so I think that's a nice development. I love that young man's work ethic and what he brings to a team in terms of rebounding and physicality.
I think LeBron's going to like playing with him.
I agree.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, you have to love that Goran Dragic is known as, quote, the Dragon. He said, when I was first in Phoenix, no one could pronounce my last name, so Steve Nash started calling me by that nickname. At the same time, the logo of my home city is a dragon, so it's a perfect fit. I'm really proud of my country, and I'm proud to represent the Dragon. Kevin?
Ljubljana, the capital of Slovenia, his hometown, a beautiful city. Been there many times. Thanks, Doris. Holman here now for an injury report.
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Cavaliers' head athletic trainer. The news is not good at all. It looks like a broken ankle with additional injury to the surrounding connective tissue. The schedule becomes a real grind at this time of the year, and that injury is only going to make things harder on this team. Guys?
All right, Doris. Really appreciate you finding out how he's doing.
Yeah, let's keep our fingers crossed and hope he's back out on the court soon.
Rehabbing is a tough process, Steve, and with any luck for him, it'll be a short one.
And he gets it to go.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's gotten it going now.
Irving kicks to Shumpert. Irving dishes to Smith. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Shot clock at 6. Smith left side. That's good. Smith's got 15.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
And that one's good, Irving.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Winning on the road often means having to win close games, and the Heat were deadly in that regard. It won't be an easy thing to do this year without LeBron, but Dwayne Wade isn't too bad to have late in the game either.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
The Heat with 22 road wins last year. That was tied for the best mark in the East. As you said, a lot of close wins.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Anderson, he's checked in for Bosch. Ennis comes in for Walker. And it's Napier in for Mario Chalmers.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Miami's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. Here's Anderson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
Well, when you have as many shot creators that the Heat have, Clark, it's easy to pull games out late.
Yeah, you like to have that firepower. Obviously, that makes it easier to get quality shots late in the clock or late in the game.
And the first one drops.
Oh my
Chris Anderson, the Birdman, has been a great fit in Miami, and I think they got a steal in this veteran big man. I mean, he's got tremendous bounce. He bangs the glass. He's a rim protector, and he finishes with force and finesse sometimes.
Now, here is Irving. 7 points in the game. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Shot by Ennis. Nobody around. Drains it from beyond the arc. Ennis has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Cavaliers leading by 19 points.
And Chris Anderson, certainly one of the more colorful characters in the league. Always a fan favorite with the tattoos, the mohawk, the energy. He's just a great fit on this Miami defense that's built around quickness and athleticism.
The Heat shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. Fires from 18. And another basket for Miami.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on it.
And 2 years ago, Anderson missed the first half of the season. Under investigation, it turned out that he was the victim of a vicious internet hoax.
Yeah, pretty wild and crazy stuff. I mean, he was finally cleared of any wrongdoing and bounced back nicely, signing with the Heat. And he's played a very important role on this championship team. Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. James comes in for Shumpert. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the half. From 18 feet away. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Napier's got 6 points.
Well, he's finally starting to get it going here offensively.
The shot's good from Irving.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
A difficult situation for Miami. Here's Napier. The Cavaliers pull it in. Love's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Here's the break. Anderson outside. And another basket for Miami. Irving with the ball. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And to me, it looks pretty clear on the instant replay, guys. The ball was out of his hands in time. I mean, they need to get this one right. It's a big situation here.
Yeah, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion, Clark. The camera gives us a good look at it. There's a tick or two left on the clock.
And they're going to count it. They're overturning the original call after looking at the replay.
Yeah, good to see them get that